Alright, Battle City action, and we have got Rex Raptor, and he is going to take on Yugi in the start of round 5 out of 15. Artifact Beagle attack. Okay, Raptor, they draw rock, paper, scissors. They will throw again rock, paper, scissors, draw. 2 draws in a row. I don't know if we've seen that before. Alright, Yugi finally gets a win of rock, paper, scissors. And here we go. Okay, Raptor has started off with Giant Rex, Yugi, Trachodon, and he's also got a D-Spell and a 7 Tools of the Bandit. Alright, there's Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, and Exchange. Ooh, straight off the bat from Yugi. So Raptor has just lost Giant Rex. Oh, that's a shocking hand from Yugi. Rex Raptor takes another D-Spell. The only other things he had was Light of Intervention or a Baphomet, which is 5 stars, so it's hard to summon to the field. Alright, there's a Polymerization for Raptor, and I'll tell you what, he's not off to a good start with his hand. He plays 7 Tools of the Bandit, and what he does know is that Yugi is holding Baphomet, so he does decide to attack. Baphomet isn't stronger than Gazelle, King of Mythical Beasts, however, it is 1800 defense. And he does know that Yugi is holding his Giant Rex as well that he took, and that can't attack directly, so Raptor knows that he's safe from that. However, Yugi has drawn Queen's Knight and has inflicted 1500 points. Trachodon is the only monster that Raptor has, and it's only at 1300. There's Ukazi, and Raptor has drawn an absolute brick. This isn't a good hand at all for him. Alright, turn change back to Yugi, who would be very confident right now. He can summon Raptor's Giant Rex this turn, and he does. It's a 2000 attack. Remember, it can't attack directly, so you want it to sweep monsters off your opponent's side of the field. Still, 2000 points for only 4 stars is a good attacking monster to have. And Queen's Knight gets a shot in. Raptor down to 5000 points, Yugi at 7200. And oh my word. Well, this is what happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. Unfortunately, we do see it. Duelists drawing absolute brick hands that they just cannot do anything with. And, oh, double tribute, so is it going to be a Dark Magician? No, it's a Buster Blader. Buster Blader at 2600 gains 500 attack for each dragon monster in your opponent controls or is in their graveyard, which Raptor doesn't have to worry about unless Serpent Knight Dragon gets destroyed. There's Tomosaurus, so Raptor will at least be able to defend his life points. But an absolutely terrible hand for Raptor. Yugi well in lead. And some thought process. At 2600 points, Buster Blader only needs 1 more direct attack, and it will be it for Raptor. Okay, Yugi doesn't have any other monsters to play. He's just destroyed Tomosaurus. And Raptor, oh my word. Well, that hand that we are seeing right there may be one of the worst hands that we have seen in the entire series. Raptor plays Rush recklessly just for the hell of it. It doesn't matter, he's lost either way. So we've had a very lackluster start to this match. You look at Yugi and Raptor on paper and it looks like a good match. And Buster Blader will finish Raptor off. And only within 11 turns, a very quick win for Yugi. A very bad draw for Rex Raptor. Alright, let's flip the perspective for this match. We will go from Raptor's perspective, there we go. We are Yugi Battle City, and let's flip over to Rex Raptor on the non-perspective. There we go. So yes, as I was saying, if you were watching the duel that came before this one, yes, I have been watching through the anime for a bit. I was up to the match with Yugi in Panic. And okay, Yugi. Oh, there's Slifer the Sky Dragon. He's also got Mirror Force. He's got Big Shield Gardener, Beta the Magnet Warrior, and Valkyrion. So Valkyrion's, you can't summon that unless you get the Magnet Warriors to the field. So it's a bit of a and there's a Baphomet as well. Okay, Yugi went with Big Shield Gardener. He didn't play Mirror Force down, but Big Shield Gardener, 2600 defense, and Raptor goes for a tribute and brings Mega Zowler, which will be at 2000 attack. Raptor would be feeling pretty confident about this. However, Big Shield Gardener, 2600 defense, does go into attack mode when it's attacked. However, no other monsters on the field for Raptor. And Obnoxious Celtic Guardian. Or Obnoxious Celtic Guard, I think it's called. So, Big Shield Gardener back to defense mode. And Yugi decides to set Obnoxious Celtic Guard. And has also put down Mirror Force, so a nice solid trap card waiting for Rex Raptor. Rex Raptor is down a duel already. Would have to win 2 in a row to pick up a season point, and he's up against some heavy defense and a Mirror Force. There's Raised Body Heat along with Sabersaurus, which is now at 2400, and Raptor completely unknowing. Oh, he's gone to attack Big Shield Gardener. Yugi holds Mirror Force. That will put Big Shield Gardener to attack mode, and Raptor now goes with Sabersaurus and has flushed life points. In exchange for that, he's now just lost all of his field monsters, and Raptor is in huge trouble. He will require some amount of comeback if he wants to get back into this match. Oh, and just to make things worse, there is a Summon Skull as well. Yugi could have summoned Beta and maybe Slife for the next turn, but he has gone for Summon Skull instead. Nothing wrong with Summon Skull. It's a 2500 hitter for only 1 tribute. And he also looks cool. Alright, 1425, that's 3900 altogether. Raptor's down to 2900, and he is in all sorts of trouble. And it looks like we're going to see one of the quickest duels, unless Raptor has got something to turn this around. He's only got 2 cards in hand. And he's played Crawling Dragon 2. Will at least be able to destroy Obnoxious Celtic Guard. Oh, that'll turn the duel. Survival of the Fittest, that's a 1000 point increase for a dinosaur monster, and if it destroys a monster by battle, it gets another attack. It won't be able to destroy Obnoxious Celtic Guard because Crawling Dragon 2 is now over 1900. However, that's some points off of Yugi, and he did just lose Summon Skull. And it's going to be very difficult now for Yugi to get Slifer onto the field, because Raptor has this 2800 attacker. Okay, Mystical Elf is summoned. Face down defense. Raptor still, he's only got 1 card in hand. He's now drawn another. And it is Little D. So it's only a 1300 attack. That is with the increment of Wasteland. But that will actually be able to destroy Obnoxious Celtic Guard. Monster Reborn and Summon Skull has just been returned under the command of Rex Raptor. And just like that, this duel has flipped completely on its head. There goes Obnoxious Celtic Guard. Summon Skull likely, and it does. will be the one to attack from Mystical Elf, and now 2,800 points coming off of Yugi. Well, this duel has been flipped completely on its head, and Yugi's completely lost. And he's drawn Exchange again. We saw that in the last duel, but that will be it, unless, well, the thing is, Yugi can't even play Exchange because Raptor hasn't got any cards in his hand. Beta the Magnet Warrior is summoned. It does get a point advantage because Wasteland does do rock monsters up, but Yugi is completely lost. So Beta destroys Little D. It'll be 600 plus 38, so 3,400 points is what Raptor has on the field to do damage of Yugi. He doesn't play anything down, so Yugi is going to have 100 points after these attacks are finished. He has only got high-level monsters in his hand. One of them a god, which needs 3 tributes. One Valkyrion, which is now worthless because Beta's in the graveyard. And there is a Karibo, which also will not help. He does have Exchange. He's really got no option. He can activate Karibo's effect. And then lose because Raptor will take the Karibo, so Yugi can't defend his life points. Unless, like, well, Yugi hasn't even bothered to activate Exchange. He's kept Karibo. I do believe Karibo only does for 1 attack, though. I don't think it does the whole turn. Yes, that is what the card... Well, Yugi didn't play Exchange. Would that have made any difference? What was the last card in Raptor's hand? Ah, okay, never mind. It was a remove trap, so it wouldn't have even mattered if Yugi played Exchange anyway. It was surprising that he didn't. Either way, we are now at 1-1. Yugi lost that duel convincingly after Raptor flipped it straight onto its head. We've seen some absolute wild matches lately. This one has just been all attacks straight out the bat. So 1-1, we will go to a tiebreaker for the season point. Yugi is going first in this one. And here we go. We're going back to Raptor's perspective. There's Giant Rex. 7 Tools of the Bandit, Remove Trap, Fake Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, and Sword Arm of Dragon. And, oh, Miscellaneous Saurus. That's a good card as well. Yugi, he played down a face-down Spell of Trap. He didn't play any monsters. He's played Light Force Sword, and it's gotten rid of... Sorry, I'd missed what card that was. I saw it in the hand. I've just seen a card go from his hand, and now I don't know what it was. It doesn't matter. Miscellaneous Saurus is summoned. It wasn't anything good. I know that. Yugi's little blue box has come... Oh, okay, there's Karibo. The card that was ending the duel on the last turn of the last match. So Yugi defends his life points and takes a draw phase. Goes with a face-down Spell or Trap and another one. And still no monsters. Yugi... Oh, Light of Intervention. It is looking like Yugi has drawn another absolute bucket of a hand. Soul Eating Oviraptor has just been played, and now 3,600 points of attack is coming Yugi's way if he can't block. Soul Eating Oviraptor has an effect as well. It can pull a dinosaur to Raptor's hand. And he's just pulled Sabersaurus as well. Down goes 7 Tools of the Bandit, which means if Yugi... Oh, he doesn't activate anything. If he activates any trap cards, Raptor is protected. So Raptor in a phenomenal position here. He's got Giant Rex still in his hand as well as Sabersaurus. So Light of Intervention is on the field. So Yugi's monsters are going to go face up, and we see King's Knight, which isn't enough. There's Yugi. White Force Sword is at turn 3. Raptor plays Remove Trap to get rid of Light of Intervention, even though it's not really posing that much of a threat. Giant Rex is played down. And to the battle phase. And oh no, Raptor should have attacked with Giant Rex, because Giant Rex can't, unless the cursor defaults hard left sometimes on this game as well, so Raptor may have thought that he had Giant Rex as his selector there as well, but a missed attack. Yugi still would have survived if it, we would see if it would matter though. There's Monster Reborn. And Yugi is bringing back King's Knight, I think, in an effort to try and defend life points. So Yugi has not drawn a fantastic hand, unfortunately, as it would seem. Raptor, oh, there's Survival of the Fittest again. This is just too much power. Oh, it was Sword Arm of Dragon that got taken on first turn from Light Force Sword. Well, I tell you what, it looks like this one could be over. King's Knight is oh, it's Mirror Force, and usually a card that would turn the game for Yugi. However, Raptor has got 7 Tools of the Bandit sitting there waiting. Raptor perfectly defended. In this certain final match, he has had all the answers and has had all of the strong cards as well. Soul Eating over, Raptor goes in for an attack, and Miscellaneousaurus is going to finish the job. We had 3 matches, all of them quick bang, bang, bang succession. I don't think the other 2 matches even got past 11 turns, and there it is. Raptor will pick up the season point against Yugi, which it's not that surprising because Raptor does have a pretty hard-hitting deck, and Yugi's Duelist Kingdom deck, as interesting as it was, isn't fantastic in real life. It does have the tendency to draw a bit of a brick hand sometimes, which we did see. So let's flip over to Battle City's tournament brackets. Rex Raptor defeats Yugi. We've got Mako going up against Mai in the next duel. That should be a fun match. Unless I see Mai destroy Lemuria, the Forgotten City. Odeon and Kaiba is coming up as well, and Joey and Seeker. Weevil and Roba. Ishizu against Loomis and Umbra. Arcana and Bakura. Strings and Marek. We've got some great matches coming up. Mako and Mai should be good, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this produced. Thanks everyone for tuning in. That match was very quick. Flash in the pan, candle in the wind, burnt out very quick. Thanks all for tuning in. Thanks for leaving the comments as well, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.